Hello. Good afternoon, or hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Happy weekend, everyone. Happy weekend. It's been a while. I think about 2 weeks now. I'm not sure. Um, hope everyone is. I hope you are all fine. Okay. Hope we were all fine. So I got this, and I thought we is something that we can share. Guys, please, when you come in, please don't forget to give the video a thumb up for me and share if you can. That will help the video to get more traction. And yeah, that's also part of your way of supporting me. You can also join my channel member. You can be part of my channel members. And you can super thanks us, because you can super chat us. If you're watching this later, you can super thanks us. If you're watching live and you want to bless us, you can super chat us. And also, we have a buy me a coffee. You can also use that. If you check my description link, you can see buy me a coffee link there, which you can support me with if you like what we do, or you just like to support me. There are some people that I just support. I just want support there. It's not because of what they do, just supporting. You can do that as well if you feel like. And we have paper in case you want to use paper, because some people will say, well, I can't use my card, I can't use my this. You can also use paper. Thank you. So today I want to discuss waste bead. I think I have tried to discuss it in the maybe last year or whatever. I can't remember, but this I just felt, yeah, I really need to talk about this. It needs to be discussed because it's not the first time I'm going to have this question. Oh, why can't I use waist beads? What is the reason? Why do those people use waist beads? What is the reason behind waist beads? And I thought, well, in the past, there are certain things that I don't know the reason why we it's not acceptable by maybe your spouse or whatever. But as time goes on, uh, I don't see any reason. I just feel okay. I think you should live your life. So I would say the way people view things are quite different. We view from different lenses, and where I'm viewing from the corner I am, the way I see things might be different from the way someone from another corner can view things, and that's why it's good for us to rub mind. Um, Whatever that is, maybe the way I see things, I might see your own opinion and feel, well, this one is a bit different. It's your opinion and you're entitled to it. My opinion as well, I'm entitled to it. Tomorrow, I might see things differently. Oh, Chison, you're welcome. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I know I was saying it in the beginning that it's been a while. Yeah, you know, that break is needed sometimes. I just needed to rest. I was busy. I'm my back again. So even this one that I'm doing, I just have to just relax. How is the family doing? You're doing well. Thank you for coming. So I was talking about waist beads. I said I think I've discussed this in the past, maybe one of our live stream, maybe we just kind of chip it in. But I've been having this question about waist bead, this, that. I think we need to discuss it. Um, Waist bead, I would have loved to actually add anklet and all that, but I think that will come another time. But this waist bead thing, I think I've had it like 50 times now, and I felt it's something we need to discuss. So someone said to me, why I actually brought this on in like I changed my mind to bring it on, it was a male person. It was a man. If he's married, he's a man now. Yeah, though he's a bit younger than I am. The person is complaining that his wife is using a waist bead. Meanwhile, she did not get consent. In fact, let me read it. So the moment I read it, my tummy to kind of rumble like I said to myself, is it the mentality that our parents has put in us that we feel entitled to certain everything they must take it through us? I don't know, but me, there are certain things that I go by what maybe our parents say all the time. But in the past 5 years, I see few things differently. So, and people might still be on the same WhatsApp group of your husband must know this, knows that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one, but and everyone's freedom are quite different. Some people have freedom to actually go out without telling their husband. They can just text their husband that I will be out with my friends, or I'm going out with my friends. When you come home, in case you get home before me, hi honey, I'm stepping out to so thing. Why some men, you must tell them like a week before. You just cannot do those. I'm stepping out. I'm going to Costco. No, they need to know, else you will be in trouble. So the way we see things are quite different. Um, okay, I see you. Did you see me? I don't know. Hello. It's been a while. Did it is? It has been. Thank God you're doing well. It's well. Yeah, so I haven't remembered to share myself out. Let me even try that group because usually I used to forget. Sometimes even when I remember, I just thought, you know what? Whoever will join will join. Let's see. So hold on. Just to let you know, I can't do the shift on the 24th or something. Good luck to them. I'll change the shift later. Let me do my life. Okay, so I'll quickly read it out. It's a very short where is it? Hello ma, just to bring to your notice, and I need your advice on this. My wife is using waist bead for the first time without my consent. What should I do? That's the thing. And I'm thinking, okay, when she wants to go to the toilet, she will need to ask you. So when she's getting her body cream, she will need to tell you. Every time she wants to do her hair, she might need to tell you. Is those are usual things that even when you want to go do and you do when you want to go and do your hair, sometimes you just out of you guys discussing, you can just say, "Oh, I need to do my hair. Maybe on Thursday, I think I need to go and do my hair, or I book my hair with the so person to do my hair. I need to go and get the stuff to do my hair. It's you guys conversing, so you get to know or you need to get to a place. But this permission, I don't know. Um, so I think some people believe that once they are married to their so in case I'm slow, I'm just trying to get to my page and get the link. Um, yeah, some people believe that once um they are married, or wherever the lady does or the man is doing has to be there. They need to take it through them, else that's being disrespectful. Um, so that's why I see the topic, not you. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's why I feel is it me? Is that the way people think it should be? Yeah, is that the way it should be that Do they need does she need a permission? Do I need my husband's permission before I can use waste beads? Um, if he doesn't like it and I like it, what should I do? And I know majority of people will say, "Oh, sit down and discuss with him." But even discussing, there should be where you guys are meeting in the middle. You understand? Because some feel I don't like it, don't use it. So is it everything I don't like that he must not use? Um, if he doesn't like this certain food, you must not eat it. Our parents will say, what the man of the house does not, the food the man of the house, is it the food or the soup? There's an adage like that, but that is how I can interpret it. I'm not too good with this. So what the man of the house does not like, so the way they say it is the soup or the food that the man of the house does not like, the woman of the house should not cook it. I'm wondering, let him eat his own. My life is not, don't let me, I'm not here to fight men. Let me keep quiet. So, is that how it should be? Should there be a conversation on what should be done? Let me go to that group. Where's the group say? Go rest, I think. Go rest. Okay, yeah, I found it. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me, please. A no for that. Thank you. Oh, that's good. Hi, Laurentia. How are you? You know what, Laurentia? It is well with you. I think I saw one of your messages today, and I said, "Oh, I haven't. I've not even visited that in a while, but When I say been away, I've been around, but not. I haven't been doing YouTube. I've been taking my normal rest. When my body is asking for a serious rest, it needs to. I need to obey. Yeah. So, mommy's doing live stream. Okay, can you shut the door, please? I'm doing live stream. Yeah, shut the door, please. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So, a guy who, felt is meant to be this what I say this step needs to be taken through him, that his wife started is using waist bead for the first time, and the wife did not consult him. He didn't take it through him. That's the last one I got. But previously, I've had one or two issues. Some will say, "Oh, my husband doesn't like my waist bead," or "I like it." I've got one that's been using the waist bead. So if you see the picture on the screen, there's a place where this lady is wearing the waist bead on her. Like it looks like when people that goes to the gym. That is how our man met her. But 2 years later, the man is saying, take the waist bead. Oh, and she's saying, you know what? I cannot, I've been using waist bead since secondary school. I like it. I change it when I feel it's old. So it shows that there's no, it's not as if there's something fetish on it. I just place order online, just make sure it's my waist, and I put it on wherever, or when I go to the market. There's nothing special there, but I like my waist beads. So it's been issue of waist bead or not waist bead. Some people don't like waist bead, and there are some belief about people that use waist bead. I was saying it earlier that you know what, even anklets, even wrist waist waist I said waist wristband. um bracelets. Some people complain about that. I've got that as well. That's why I thought maybe I should have actually combined everything together, but I will do that separately because this man does not like the waist bead. He even said he doesn't like the one on the wrist one, as long as it's a bead. So I think some people's belief is that with waist beads, there's something fetish or they want to tie them down. There's also, so you're welcome, Olufunke. How are you? Happy weekend to you. Loresha, thank you for coming again. Um, I wasn't looking at the screen. Still trying to see if I can share on my other the other place. So that's the issue. That's the topic for today. Is there anything wrong using waist beads? Do I need a permission? Do I need permission from my spouse, from my husband, before I can use my waist bead? Do I need to take it through him? There's a difference, because some people they need a consent. Some people they will rather use the words take it through them, just like we're just discussing and just say, oh, I would like to be using I need to get a waist bead. I want to start using waist bead. At least he's aware I've said something like that. But I can also go to him to say, oh, I want to start using weight beads. Am I allowed to? I'm trying to get permission from him. So you see why is taking it through the person, getting the consent, permission, and I just feel the sense of I don't want to use the word entitlement. Is it am I supposed to take it through him to ask the question? Wait, please correct the beads. Oh, what did I put? Oh, beads. Oh, I don't think it will. Let me try. Maybe it will let me do it because there's no time I don't make mistake when it comes to I need my spouse permission, correct? With beads. Thank you. Sometimes when you do it, StreamYard will tell you he cannot change it, but later you find out that it's already done. Let's discuss what mission in a relationship. Okay, I think that should be all right. Hopefully it changes. Yeah, it's telling me once this thing is started, it cannot change. Let's maybe change. I think it has changed it really. Waste bits issue. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you. I've got one of my that's a niece that visited. You say, thank you. Thank you. You put the Q. Q. Okay, so what are your thoughts on using waist bait? I wish we can have one or two men here, at least to hear from them because excuse me, let me drink water. I think some people are just they don't have a reason. Me discussing with this person later, I asked, was there a reason? Do you know that some guys they don't have would I say genuine or proper reason? It's just how they grew up. They've been hearing about when a woman is using a waist bead or something, maybe they are fetish or they could tie them down. So therefore, any lady that is using waist bead, they just run. He said, I don't have reason. When I was growing up, I used to hear. You used to hear it. Mhm. You can change it later. I've actually changed it now. Thank you. So, using waist beads, is there anything wrong in using waist beads? Would that say as you start in a relationship or as a married woman? And for a man, if in case any man is watching this later and you feel like responding, we would love to read from you. But what is the reason why? What's the reason? The reason and why she don't go, but normally that we use it together. So what's the reason some men, I'm not generalizing, some men don't like lady with waist beads, or they wouldn't like their own woman to use the waist beads. Some women, some men like you with the waist bead, but the moment they get married to you, and because people are talking, they will come and start telling you to take it off. So this is another one I'm going into. Some like it, but because of people's talking, they will tell their woman, please don't use it again. You're welcome, Laurentia.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It's because of what we have on the screen, so it's not going to show your face.
No problem. No problem.
I can hear you.
Okay.
If you want your face to be shown, let me see if I can actually.
No,
Um,
don't worry. Don't worry. My voice is
Mm.
okay. My voice alone is okay. I just want to make one or two contributions.
Okay, thank you,
Okay. About this west bit of a thing. You
guys. Please,
know,
can you hear her so that I'm sure I'm not the only one you can
please
hear?
let them type if you can hear me.
Please type if you can hear her. So please.
Can they hear? Has anybody
On my
typed?
end, I can hear you. You can carry go ahead, but I can hear you.
Okay. Right. So this west bit of a thing, you know, mm, I know many individuals like wearing west bit. Why some don't like, or let me just say, some like wearing it, why some don't like wearing it. But in this context now, it's not all about what anybody wants. It is what you two agreed on before you delve into relationship or marriage. If you, the lady said she was wearing it and the man met her with it. Another thing is there are styles of wearing this bead. You know, when you are wearing west bead, some would like it like this one you just showing here now, like it to be
Mm,
showing. They want it obvious. They want it noticeable, you know. And for that reason, either their tummy shows or part of their buttocks shows, you know.
mm,
And not every man likes it that way. But then, if a man has met a lady in that manner as a single lady before you approach her, yeah, and she says, I like wearing this, and you accept. She said, I like wearing this, and you did not only accept, you have seen the condition at which she wears it. I mean, show tummy, show boots, show anything. You've seen it and you accept it. If you don't correct it, if for any reason you think you can stop it and you can't, you still delve into this relationship or marriage with this person. Stopping it will be difficult. She
mm.
can only stop it at will, first. Secondly, you may find a way to pet her, find a way to convince her in a peaceful manner. And it takes a process. Yes, it takes a process because you can't just wake up and say,
Exactly.
yes, you can't wake up to say, stop this, and she stops it. Most of them started wearing this while they were small through their parents, and they grow to
Mm,
like it. And personally, I don't like it. I detest it, right? But anybody that likes wearing this from childhood and they keep wearing till old age or to adolescent or adult or to any stage in life, and you as a man you've come to this person's life, you see this. Three things are involved. The first one is if you don't like this and you ask if she can stop it and she cannot stop it, leave. Don't further because it will be difficult to stop. That's first. Secondly, for any reason you like some other aspects of her life but beat, but you know there are many virtues men seek from the ladies they want to call theirs. So if every other virtue there is intact but beat and you think you can manage it, keep managing it. Don't let it pose any issue. Keep managing it. The way to manage this is you see a way to pet her. If she's the one that shows tummy, please see if you can pet her to cover her body. Probably when she's at home, she can expose it for you alone. You can, the third one is that you can never fight it. You can't fight it. Anywhere she takes you to, she will win you. It is in the local area that people will start saying, you have to respect your husband, you have to obey your husband, you have to do as he says. Forget that law. There's no law that says what someone was doing before you got married, and she mentioned it to you that she likes doing this. What I'm trying to say in essence is that if you accept her with that, you must allow her be. If you accept her with that before you marry her, you say you can do with that, you must allow her be. But then, if, like I said, there's any way you can gradually pet her, see how you can stop this. Like I said, it takes a process. You can gradually start the process. Start petting the situation. Start mingling your ways to see if there's a way she can. If you want to bribe her, do. Yes. If you can get her, can get her anything, do whatever you know you can do to stop her using that. If she accepts your condition, do. If she does not accept, still find a way to be petting it, petting it, petting the situation until you win. It is not in a situation whereby you start fighting it. You start fighting it. It becomes an issue. It start bringing violence in the house. You don't have a case because she would not stop. It has become part of her dressing. It has become part of her. That is just it. As for liking, individually, I don't like it. I don't. Yes.
Okay, hold on
And
a
that
minute. Please let me quickly respond to Kison. I know you're here. I've let you in. It's because she's talking. So in case I don't want like
Okay.
I
Hello,
sent her back now.
everyone. Good morning from here.
Can you hear
I
me?
think
Yes, I can.
good evening from Nigeria.
Thank you, Laurencia. Hi, host.
Hello, you're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Listening and learning. Like we learn every day. I love how she expatiated more on that. She did not just say, I like it, I don't like it. But she
Mm-hmm.
was able to really, add meaning to her response. That's a good one, Laurencia.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Hi, Funke. So I commented on what Funke said. Hi, Grace. I said, Funke, everything in life is a choice. You don't like it and your husband doesn't like it. Awesome. That's the best thing ever for both of them not to like it. My question is, what happens when one of you like it? What will you do?
Hmm.
So I'm coming in with a question. Guys,
Yeah.
can someone help us? Oh,
Yes,
Yeah, I
Funke
did
is
ask
still
the
here.
question
Love
that.
you, baby.
I can help with that. What
Okay.
happens when
While
one of
Funke
you
is
like it?
gathering answer, Laurencia. Oh yeah.
What happens when one of you likes it? Do you
Hmm.
know if this liking, when did this like come up? Did you just suddenly like it while already in a relationship or marriage? Or is it something you liked before you delve into a relationship? We have to differentiate these two. You can't just wake up and like it. If you just wake up and say, I like this, and your partner says, I don't like it. So you two of you should just reason mutually. Let it be. If you try to convince your partner to begin to like it before you acquire it, do you understand what I'm trying to say? If you just wake up and say, I like this, you never liked it before you people met, before you people came to become one or become start dating. If you never liked it, you just wake up while already in a relationship or marriage to say, I like this. All right. A partner say, no, I don't like this. You can't just forcefully start using that. You have to find a way to convince your partner to begin to like it. If your partner finally succumbs, fine. If he doesn't, you don't go ahead with it. But if this one person has liked this, like I explained before you met her and still accepted her with her likes, then suddenly you change your mind. Say, I don't like it any longer. It is not easy for this one to change. Anyway, you take this case to, this one has is at a higher rate to win you because she mentioned to you, yes, now she mentioned to you, I
Higher
like this.
case.
Yes, now you say no problem, no
Today
problem.
go hot, so Amaze is here.
Yeah, because
And
you
Funke
accepted
Mhm.
is
it.
coming up. Now fire for fire.
Yeah,
Amaze is
because you
now
accepted
with
it.
talk show.
Yeah, because you accepted it. You
Today
cannot
go
stop
hot.
it. You can't stop it like that. You can't stop it like that.
Okay now.
If it is marriage, like let me use your marriage as an instance. You cannot come in a marriage want to change your man or your woman overnight. From a character
Hmm.
you know he or she possesses this before you get into this marriage with him or her. You not want to change it overnight. If you want to stop it, fine. Like I said before, find your way to pet the situation, and it takes a process. If you win, kudos to you. If you don't force it. If you force it, you're trying to bring problem in that relationship. You will start fighting. You will lose your happiness or joy that was existing before the issue of like and dislike comes in. That's
I
my
have
own
a
response.
question or a follow-up question to that. You said something. You said, um, did he or she just come up to say I like it?
Yeah.
Did you people talk about it at the beginning of marriage? Guys, this is the least thing people talk about at the beginning. At the beginning, who is talking about waist bead, the nose ring? Is
I
that
was gonna
part
go.
of
Yes,
coming together? How can you know everything that will happen in the long
exactly,
run? You will come into
exactly.
marriage. The main thing, according to Igbo tradition, is for conception. Now later we find out, say love still dead there. Because initially they will just connect you to one man like that and you get married. So, or you are connected to one woman like that. Their papa and my papa, they were friends. No, this
What
is
is
the
left is
least
the
thing ever
touch.
thought of. You know how this generation talk about how many children will we have? Will we be going on vacation every year or 2 times in a year? All those conversations no day before. So talking about waist bead, nose ring, ankle chain, all of them, it's never a case of discussion. Like it's never something that people talk of. But along the line, it comes up. You see your wife is liking it, or you see your spouse or your husband is liking it. What will you do? That is the controversial question. That's what I
Now,
posted on my community. I said, make you now gather here. This is a help me now, everybody.
controversial, right?
Controversial
Controversial. Yeah.
topic. Gather, make we talk
Constitution.
about
You
it.
can't play dumb to you. I'm on live
Constitution.
stream.
Do you know where people are getting it wrong in forget those days? That link up of
Hold on, hello, please let me quickly welcome the two people that just joined.
Yes,
Amaze, you're
no.
welcome. Thank you for coming in. Grace Timileyin, thank you for coming in as well. Thank you. You're welcome once again. Okay, you can
You
go
know,
ahead.
Amaze is just talk show now, right?
I know, I know.
Awesome. Yet to connect better. All right. Controversial. Yes.
Yeah,
And
so like
Funke,
I did say earlier that when you now decide that you want to discuss it and uh
mm,
meet in the middle, what to do, when to do
mhm,
it, but and also the issue of you want to go and ask. I've got some that said the guy made them using it, he's fine with it in the middle of the relationship or they've gotten married. Sometimes there are some things that some men can actually they like, but because of the way maybe their siblings, their family are frowning at it, they will now go to their wife and say, you need to take that thing off. That kind of a thing. Those ones too
that
are
is
there.
the
Like,
point
why is
now.
it that is a problem?
That
And
is
this,
the
this
point.
I think is a misconception of what beads, people that use beads, they feel is fetish.
Aside that, I mean, I'm not even looking at that aspect of fetish. Now, what Antition was saying, that era of connecting man to a woman and they ignore something, that era has gone. If it is still happening, then men should look deep. Anything you see on a woman you think is not important, or even on a man you want to get married to, or some attribute or attitude of him, you
Mm,
think they aren't important at this stage. Maybe, let me just get married first. When you bring it up in future, as long as this person thought this thing was obvious and you never said anything about it, you have no case. The ones you are showing on the picture, if you can see, they are very obvious. I know they wear in different ways. There are some that cover with clothes. So this person you are getting married to, has there not been a day you've taken your eyes on this? Because she would think you've assumed you've seen it and if that means you like it. So, but then, there might still be the one that were ignored and later noticed. And the guy now say, I don't like it. I still repeat, it will be difficult to stop immediately or as soon as you want it. You don't fight it, you pet it. Yes. If one begins to like it, begin to dislike it in future, or never noticed at the beginning of the relationship, and at the middle of it, you discover and now you don't like it. You don't fight it, you pet it. How do you pet it? You find a solution, find a situation, whatever you want to do. You know what your wife
mm,
likes or your woman likes. Start petting it and use nice words. And not the time you will talk
mm,
about it. Not because your parents or your siblings or any relative of yours has condemned it. You join them in not only condemning it, in embarrassing her. In fact, that would worsen the case because she would not stop. So only when it is you and her, you see it in the bedroom, you begin to talk about it. admire it, then begin to pet it, then tell her, as a married woman, please, you would just like this thing to be taken off. Maybe now you can wear it for me and only me alone when I'm with you. You know, anyhow you want to pet it, you know how to get your woman. You know what your woman likes. You can only pet it. If you develop dislike over it and you say you want to fight it, it will create more
Mm.
problem in your marriage. That's just it. Then being fetish, oh, well, I don't know about that. That I can't talk about. I know some people do mention it, that it means something. There was one I saw, not just this bead on the head. There is this middle or something. One middle, the boy was left with dada, and the hair to grow with dada, and that middle was tied on a single hair which has been growing with the hair. Do you understand? So it has gotten so entangled that you can only cut it off, you can't tear it off. So I
Mm.
asked, so they said they just gave me one fetish meaning. How when the child was born, it displays some attributes of one of their ancient baba or something, and they really want to keep all the attributes or everything that had to do with the man when he was alive. That's something like that. Well, I listened and left. I had no reason to argue. It wasn't my business. I didn't know much. I still don't know much about people's tradition. All right. So that's one of fetish I don't know. If anybody says because it is fetish, they might have their reasons, so they know why they are saying that. But I don't want to look at it at that aspect. Just like what we are looking at, what if the person doesn't like it? Yeah, don't fight it, pet it. That's my own response to that. And another thing I want to add is people are getting it wrong in relationship. Don't ignore things you think it don't matter. Those things are the things, major things, like common infidelity is becoming so common that people don't care about it again. These are things we look up to that might cause breakup or divorce in marriage. Little things we ignore why in relationship would come up tomorrow and ruin marriage if care isn't taken. So delving into a relationship now, we should teach our young ones. Look into things you know might be an issue for you tomorrow. Look into it. Somewhere ankle, not only beads, chain on their legs and some other laws and all that. If you see it and ignore, then in future you want to bring it out, it will be difficult to stop. Honestly speaking, it will be difficult. It may even start dragging the name of the family to social media. That is it. That's just what I have to say about this.
Thank you. You did very well.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I think you're a teacher. Oh, eh?
Yeah.
You need to be a teacher. Have
She's
a
a relationship
classroom.
girl. She did
But
very
a
well. You
classroom
mastered it
will
very well.
expatiate.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm talking about? I'm
Thank
waiting
you.
to come in. I'm not coming. I'm waiting to come in here. I'm waiting for Funke. Funke
Oh,
says
okay.
she's coming
Okay.
up. She's coming up with fire. And I made said, you scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Yeah, and Grace was saying, I think she's not agreeing, she's not in support of what is it called? That she needs to take permission. It's not like a permission with to some people, really. Let me explain well. Let me read what the guy said. He said that his wife um started using it for the first time. This the one that made me to come up to start this live stream. He said his wife started using the waist bead for the first time, and I think hold on, yeah, using waist bead for the first time without my consent. So this one is for the first time. So obviously he wasn't aware. She wasn't using it before. But I've got some that previously the lady said she's been using it. That's how the guy met her. She will wear it on this thing. It's not like it's not like it's under a dress. You know, some people they have the waist bead. You wouldn't know until maybe you touch them or you guys are really close. So they wear their
Exactly.
thing on it. But there are some that when they wear their clothes, it has to be up there. They need to shake the thing. Do you understand? I said the guy saw it. So 3 years into the marriage, you're now telling me that
Oh
you don't
my
like
God.
because your mommy is frowning on
But
your
he
sister,
met
they're
her
not born
like
again.
that. He
Yeah,
met
that
her
because they are
like
now born
that.
again. He said, no, 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 no. I'm not changing it. This is what I've been using since when I was in secondary school. So she said she can't change it. And I understand. Um May said, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. If my nails are long, if I scratch your back, it go hurt you, you go get scar. Yeah, you can scratch my back, but the way you're scratching my back does not suit me. If I want to scratch your back, I could scratch your back to tell you to
God.
send the message across. If I have long nails, I could
Sorry, ma'am. I
intentionally
have
make it
double
hurt.
meat. I
So
have
it
double
hurts.
meat
I
by
understand what you mean.
30. Let
Anyway,
me go down.
I
Sorry,
understand
ma'am.
what
Sorry,
you mean.
I
Thank
want to
you.
go down. I have double meat by 4:30. It's already
Okay,
time.
thank you very much. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
understand.
Laurentia. God bless you for your time.
Thank you. And Ame said, you scratched his back in a subtle way. Of course, you scratch my back, I scratch your back, but there are some things that they don't expect you to say no to. I don't know. Should we call it sacrifices in marriage? What you have to give up, and it's not
Okay.
everything you can discuss in marriage before marriage, because sometimes we'll be talking about
I
you need to
just
set
said
the
that
boundaries
it
from the
should be
onset.
discussed. I
There are
just
some
said
things you
that.
will not come on, especially. See, let me tell you, as a Christian, would I say Christian marriage? When they are when they are counseling you, there's so many things that they don't touch. Talking from experience. They will face you as a woman. They will be telling you a woman this, a woman that, a woman, a woman, a woman, a woman. They don't really face men to tell them, man, it's women, the counselor will be facing you most of the time, 80% of the time. It's a woman, this, a woman. So it's not everything you can discuss during courtship. If you want to discuss when I hit my leg on the stone, would you say sorry to me? When our baby cry at midnight, would you get up? Am I going to be this? Some things are just common sense. As you mature, as you are kind of relate more, you know what this person would like, what will help them, or what will help your relationship to move forward for you guys to grow well. So it's not just about discussing always discussing this one. Do you like pepper? No, I don't like it. I like spice. You know what I mean? So it's not everything that can be discussed. So you can't really put boundaries in certain things. But sometimes maybe when you're watching a movie or you see someone that passes by, yeah, you might be able to kind of use that as a discussion, or maybe this person like this kind of thing. If they don't like situation that comes around that time, you'll be able to figure out. There are some things that doesn't come up until when the thing come hits your
That
relationship or
was what
marriage.
I was telling Laurencia. It is until something prompts it.
Yeah.
Like it is the least thing, this waste bit of a thing can never be remembered at the beginning of a marriage. And I cited an example and I said, how about asking how many children will we have?
Mm,
This generation, they're already doing it. I know my daughter has been saying it, and I know that anyone coming to her, it will be a discussion. But when we were married, see, children will be coming. Nobody will talk about how many, or
mm,
will we wear, are you gonna wear bead for me? Will you wear ankle chain? Will you wear this? It is least talked about. So during the marriage, if it comes up, that was the question I was trying to bring up and trying to say, how about one of the spouse liking it? You understand? So
yeah.
it is a little bit controversial because will we say this can break this marriage? If my husband don't like it, I'm done with this marriage. Who does that? Or if my wife is not gonna remove it, I'm done with her. Is it enough to break that marriage? Is it enough?
Mm,
And Ahmed said something. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. And I'm still thinking about that. If it is from the angle of sacrifice, compromising, let me do it for her, or let me just do it for him. But what are people gonna say? What will they say? Some see this as fetish. Even Uncle Chen, some say it is for so people that do so kind of thing. There are lots of labels on it, but it still boils down to you and your spouse. How do you want to take it? Will what people will say be your challenge, or what will work well for both of you?
mm.
That is where I'm in. I'm going to use myself as an example. I was trying to delay a little bit. When I was growing up, I don't make up. I started making up in marriage. Even when I was growing up, I don't even think that I really needed makeup. When I was growing up, I wasn't wearing ankle chain, nose ring, waist bead. Along the line, I was still in Nigeria. My husband came back with a gold ankle chain. Note that I am an ordained minister, a deaconess in Living Faith Church worldwide. I love seeing people with ankle chain, but I cannot wear it. But I like it. There are some people that like many things, but they can't wear them because of what people will say. This man came back with it. I like it. And I started wearing it in Nigeria. But do I wear it to church? No. Do I wear it for evangelism? No. They will not understand. They will say, who is this Jezebel? Who are you trying to seduce? Simple to paint nails. If we paint nails to go for evangelism, it was a problem. I have went on an evangelism with my nail painted nude, very calm, beautiful color. The woman started shouting, "See her nails, oh, see her nails, oh. Hey, which kind church be this, oh?" I said, God, we re-strategize in our evangelism team that when you are going for evangelism, there are some things you don't do because they will not understand until they come in. How about putting on scarf to go for evangelism? If you don't put on scarf back in the days and you say you are preaching, they will not listen to you. So we use scarf to go for evangelism while we live in Faith Church as a ministry. Don't care about if you cover or you no cover. But Apostle Paul said something. It's just for Christ. It's just to get them into the kingdom. They will grow to understand that it doesn't really matter. So, how about the ankle chain? I started wearing it with wisdom. As far as it's for him, and mostly when he's around, it should not be every time. Along the line, waist beads. I heard when Goris was saying something. If you guys are watching movie, you are talking, you saw somebody wearing it, and you're like, "Hey, do you like this thing?" And the other person will be like, "Ah, I don't like it though." Or they will just be like, "I like it. I don't know if you would like to wear it." Along the line, I started wearing waist bead, but not like this one that they will wear on top of clothes or be shaking it. Go rest.
Mhm.
It is just one or two or three inside for the odogu, for the man. You know how to spice up your marriage. You are not trying to entertain anybody. How about nose ring? I'm still using fake ones once in a while because I cannot pierce my nose and stay out of church for 3 months. I heard that when you pierce, you have to leave it there to heal. And I'm not going to have it on to minister being a deaconess in Living Faith Church. But
Mhm.
ushers are wearing it. Other service group might be wearing it, but not a deacon or deaconess. So there are some things you do for Christ. In the evening, can you put it on with your spouse hanging out? Yes. Why? You're spicing up your marriage. Wisdom is profitable to direct. It would have been a challenge if I don't like it and he's making me to wear them. I will not. That would be a great problem. I don't know if anyone want to come in here, ask me questions. I'm here.
Yeah.
That's
But
what I
thank
have for
you.
now.
Thank you. Olufunke, you're welcome. Yeah, I know you're in. Sometimes, when they're talking, I wouldn't want to
Oh, she's
interrupt.
here. Welcome, sis.
Interrupt. So yeah, so sorry about that. I don't know if you're also going to church, but let me quickly welcome our cooking with modes and Someone else. Okay, Banker Isaac. I think Banker, are you a male or female? I don't even know. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. So Uju said is I think she's a bit confused, asking if he was like what's the point of contention. Like I said, the person that asked the last question was saying that wife didn't take permission, and I've got previous one that the lady was telling me that her husband didn't like it, but her husband actually met her when she was using it, so she said she's not taking it off, that it was 3 years into their marriage or relationship or so that the man started not liking it. I think because as his siblings were now filming about it, so some guys, when they start hearing what people are saying, they wouldn't feel comfortable anymore. They will now tell you to stop that thing. Meanwhile, it wasn't what was, what he didn't like before. So it's just like you trying to please people out there. I hope you understand now. Olufunke, Olufunke, are you still here with us? Okay. When you're here, when you are free or when you're here, you can just speak. Then I might stop so that I'll let you in. And the church one is eye service. They do themselves in the house. Okay, yeah. I think Chisom did mention that if it was what I don't use and you want me to use it, yeah. Why I said I was going to bring the wrist bracelets, anklets, and all that on another time. I just thought we could just deal with this one today. So there are certain things that also in marriage or in relationship you don't use before, but the man will ask you to use it because he loves it. Let's say, for example, heel. Initially, my husband would love heel. I'm not a heel person, and unfortunately, my back is not going to let me. So there are some people that I see the way they dress, they are good with their heels, or if they don't even put on the heels, I'll feel, oh, if they actually put on the heel, it would have been much, they would have looked much better. But everyone with what they can carry. So in this heel of a thing, a friend of mine, that was like I think like 12, 13 years ago. The husband is much taller than her. She's on a short side. But you know those couples that you will see the difference between the husband and wife, that the wife is very, very short also. And the husband always wants her to put on heels whenever they are going out on occasions or um, church or wherever. But she's not. She doesn't really use heels. She's even better than me. So the one they call stiletto. Is it stiletto? Stiletto. The one like the nails. And the husband will want her to use that like 4 5 inches, and she'll be struggling until when she almost hurt her ankle, is the process of I'm trying to please my husband. So there are some things that you really can't do. Was it training you in the process of relationship that you think, okay, it's not something I can deal with? But does this thing should they actually even count towards you getting people that want to get into the marriage, or people that are already in the marriage? Like, it's because the husband wants like me to wear heels, like me to put on makeup. I've got the one that is a red lipstick that the husband like. He does. I almost spoke Yoruba. He does not like all those golden red. He has to be red. You see that road that the lip will be doing sham sham sham. That's what the man wants. He likes when you wear red lipstick. And the guy, the lady does not like such color. So she said she looks horrible to her. But the man said, that's what I want. You see, I scratch your back. You scratch my back.
You
Do you
scratching
understand?
me with a long nail. I'm not gonna take it. Scratching me, I scratch you. Funke is supposed to be here, but I don't know.
Yeah, she said she was in the back, but you were talking. So I just thought, okay, maybe she'll hear that you're talking. But once I let someone in, then I just kind of allowed one person to talk to a stage. If not, they might lose their chain of thoughts. So maybe she will come back in again. Yeah, so you know what, when it comes to marriage, um what you sacrifice a lot. And some most times, not all the time, women seems to be on this the one that they are expected to sacrifice more for the their husband, because the man is the he said, I was talking but you can't hear me. Oh, you can come in again. We didn't hear anything. I saw a message where you said you were on you were at the door, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, so so many things that we're expected to a man will want you to tell them when you're stepping out. Most times, I'm not saying 100%, but some men, I'll say some men, they dash out. You have to call and say, where are you? Or oh, I'm going now. I suppose they don't come to tell you the way they expect their women to come and tell them. So you see how women also will have to sacrifice and just kind of rub things as just brought some things aside and not take it as that tangible, like you know. But when it comes to some men, they don't take it for no, 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 no. This man that decided to send me a message, you could see that he feels like his ego is being robbed. You understand? Like how dare her? The consent is my issue. I'm so sorry. The consent. Where I say without my consent, I thought to myself, eh? So I think some men, they believe that every once they get married to you, then you must anything you do, and you must take it through me. You're welcome, Olufunke. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
can you hear me now? She got me by.
Yes, very well. Thank you.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Happy weekend.
You're welcome. Happy
Yeah.
weekend. Happy.
Hi, Funke.
It's
Hi. Good to
Chison.
see
Good
you.
evening,
Now,
ma.
fire
Yes,
for
ma'am.
fire. You
In
don't
fact,
show.
this one tie rapper. The matter tie rapper. Like,
Guys, share this
hmm,
life out. Go to your community. Go and drop it here. Let people come in and share their views. This is controversial.
yeah. It is really controversial. It's really a controversial one. And like, there's a popular proverb in Yoruba that says ìlú gángan lọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó kọjú sẹ́nìkan ó kọ̀yìn sẹ́yìn kan, and to get Rex, you know that it's like a talking drum.
Benny,
When someone is,
Benny.
yes, he faces
Mm,
someone and he's
mm,
he's facing someone and it's turning the back at another person. So there is no one answer for this question. There is no one statement that can
mm. It's
that
not
can
a one
settle this
size fit
issue.
all.
Laurencia
No,
talked, talked,
no, no,
and
no.
talked. It was something else. So
Can you hear me?
it's like she's off again.
Okay. You're welcome. You know on the screens it's showing you do talk show. So maybe you haven't changed on screen yard.
Girl, I just saw it now that I'm coming
Yeah,
in.
you
I'm
can
like,
go and change
guys, I
it.
need to check.
Yeah.
So amazed.
So
But it's
you're
okay. It's
welcome,
all good.
amazed.
It's all
Welcome,
good. It's all
welcome,
good. This is
Amaze.
amazed. This is
Thank
amazed.
you for
Hey,
blessing me the other day. I highly
No, no
appreciate it.
problem. No problem, my sister. But let me tell you, like I said, my name is
am I still
Amazed. And
on?
when I talk, what was that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you're on.
she's still
You
on.
Come on in,
Welcome
Funke.
back.
something were off.
Oh, Auntie Ju, good evening, ma.
Good evening. Go ahead,
Amaze.
Funke.
Her name is
I'm
Okay, okay.
Amaze.
yeah. Go ahead,
Our
my dear.
channel name is Amaze, but our own name, our own real name is my own auntie. It's my
Yes,
own
Okay,
auntie
so
now.
Uju.
yes, so I'm still
Yeah,
go
exactly.
Yeah.
ahead,
So as I
Sometimes
Funke.
was
in
saying, there's
END,
no
people
one
will call me
size.
Gores.
There's no one size fits all. Yeah, each to their own. When it comes to marital issues like this, each to their own. Like in my own case, there
Exactly.
is a particular way my husband wants me to dress. My husband likes me to be wearing hats. You know all these hats that redeem people used to wear.
Mm-hmm.
All those pastors' wives in redeem. But
The
I
one with
hate that
feathers
thing. I
and
don't like
different
to put it on
different
my head. I don't
You're a
like it.
pastor's wife now. You're a pastor's wife. The big one. Better start wearing it though.
Continue because your network is bad. I want
Oh
Funke to
yeah.
flow
Let's
with it.
allow her to talk.
I think she's gone again, so it will be off and on.
Oh
Bad
no.
network. Just like okay, let me chip in this discussion. It depends on people's marriage. Do you understand? There are marriages that believe do whatever you want, I do whatever I want. Do you understand? There are
Mm.
marriages that are based on biblical principles where you now know that you see this body is no longer mine. It is my husband. And your husband's body is no longer his, it is yours. And it depends on what works in your marriage. It depends on the level of understanding you have in your marriage. So that was why I was trying to understand this story. So this lady says she's been wearing this for 3 years, and all of a sudden, the husband now has a problem with it. My 2 cents there is number one, the lady should explain to her husband why she's wearing that for him to understand. Because people wear these beads for different purposes, different reasons.
Mm.
Do you understand? Is finding out why and explaining it to him. If he doesn't like it, and if the lady decides, okay, whatever you say, I must wear it, let her be ready to deal with whatever the husband decides to do. Because it will come to a point where the husband will not touch her anymore. Do you understand? And to
Mm.
find out the reason why all of a sudden the husband doesn't want the beat. So it depends on your marriage, it depends on your relationship. I personally, I don't wear things like this. I don't like them. I can't. But if, for example, that I like something and I'm wearing it, and my husband comes to me in a nice way and say, I used to be okay with this, but I don't like it anymore. And I have to explain to him, this is the reason why I wear it, for him
Okay.
to understand my own part.
Yeah.
If he doesn't understand it, it is left for me. That's why I say, when I say scratch my back, you guys are making fun of long nail, blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no.
No, it's
What it means is,
compromise.
yeah, what it
Compromise.
means is compromising in marriage. That is what it is. Marriage is compromise. That's why many marriages are breaking. People will kwechi color. My people will say kwechi color. I cannot move. This is what I'm used
Nkwechi,
to doing. Or is it
ntepo,
kwechi? This is what
ntepo.
I used to do. Nobody can change me. No. Same goes with the husband. There are things that maybe he will wear or does. You say, no, 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 honey, I don't like it. He will stop it. You're not doing it for any other person. You're doing it for your man. It depends on your relationship. So marriages don't care. They do whatever they want to do. I am the woman. I can do what I am the man. They don't even have a relationship. They don't even know what love is. They're just existing to exist, to be married because of marriage. So, like you guys said, there is no one answer to this. It depends on your marriage. It depends on how you take each other. It depends on the kind of love. I don't know how to explain this. So for the lady to say that she cannot, that's okay. That is her decision. But let her be prepared with the way the husband will start behaving. Do you understand? And finding out
Yeah.
the reason. Because you cannot decide to do something. Like if I tell my husband, honey, I don't like this, so, and he keeps doing it. Of course, it is left for me to change my behavior towards that so that that thing will not affect me. I'm not saying it's going to happen. But when the husband stops coming close to her, or stops touching her, or stop doing bedroom dance, do you understand? Let
Mm.
her be ready. So my advice is for her to explain to her husband why she wears it. And her husband to open up why she doesn't want her to wear it. And then they can discuss it, and that's when the compromise comes in.
So
Do you
what
understand?
about the one that the other lady that said she's been wearing it? You see the other one on the screen. This one showing, and the green one that has it on her.
Mhm, mhm.
That's she's been wearing it. That's how husband met her. So 3 years into the marriage, the husband felt the family doesn't like it. His own family, maybe his siblings and mom were fuming about it. Maybe they were making fun of her.
Okay. Can
So
I
he
come in
decided
there?
to.
That is a
Can I come in
problem.
there?
That is a
Can I come
problem.
in then?
You know why is a problem? Because you don't do things because of what people say. If the husband was comfortable with her wearing it since they were married, I don't see the reason why he should start listening to other people. What she can do, I don't know how she wears hers. Maybe she wears it on the outside, isn't it? I don't know. For the family to know that she wears them. I don't know how she wears hers. But her husband important, telling her to stop because of what people are saying. That is a problem. If the husband is comfortable with her wearing it, he should continue. You shouldn't listen to what people are saying. But but if she's wearing it on the outside, maybe when they go to visit the family or whatever, she can wear it on the inside and cover it. Just like the example that Kison gave with the church. Okay, you wear it inside. When you go to evangelism, you cover it, or you don't
Oh,
wear it at all.
sorry, he picked the distant picked what you're saying. Sorry.
Okay. What was that? What did he say? I don't know how this thing works.
Oh, I said the Alexa, you know, well, sometimes when we're talking with people we're saying, I'll be saying I can't find it, something like that.
Alexi, Alexa is so is so dedicated. All right. Okay, so that's the thing. So it's a discussion that both of them, she has to explain to her husband. I cannot. I've been using this, and you've been okay with it. Why are you letting what other people are saying affect, but to she can compromise, she can, hide it. That's just the way I look at it. So I'm done. So whoever wants to come in can come in. Thank you. I don't know whether Olufunke is back.
Thank
So
you,
that's
big
my two
sis.
cents. That's my 2 cents in that. It all depends on your marriage. It depends on compromise. Like there was a girl that used to wear miniskirts. She loves miniskirts. And her husband doesn't like miniskirts. So that both of them talked about it. She said, okay, it will not be mini. Okay, let me be wearing it on the knee. And they agreed. That's what both of
Hmm.
them agreed. Okay, my skirt will come down to the knee.
Hmm.
So that's what I mean by compromise. And the world now, people are saying, hey, you do whatever you want to do. It's okay to do whatever you want to do. Be ready for the consequence. When it comes to marriage, it's compromise. It is both of you talking about it, discussing it, and arriving at a, a solution that will benefit both of you. I don't wear heels. I don't like wearing heels, to tell you the truth. And my mother-in-law, when there was a time my mother-in-law came and we went shopping. My mother-in-law said, "Stop, wear heels like other." I'm like, "Mommy, I'm too tall. I'll fall on my face." Do you
Hmm.
understand?
So
Yeah.
your mother-in-law is a hot mama. Oh.
Hot mama. And
Hmm.
she went out and we bought, I was laughing that day. And we bought some clothing and all that. She said, let's tease your husband a little bit. That was then. So came home and my mother-in-law bought something for somebody. It was an underwear, those string one. How do you call that? How do you call those
G-string.
underwear? Eh, she bought this. She's like, there's this somebody that likes them, but she said, let's
I
just
hate it. Eh?
tell your husband that is we bought it for me. So we came and my mother-in-law was saying, oh, this is for your wife. I bought it. My husband looked at me and looked at me and said, do you wear things like this? I'm like, yeah, so mommy is telling me to wear it. A high heel. I want her to be wearing high heel. And she can wear this. She can open, wahala. But both of us, we know that I don't wear such. Do you understand? But we were just trying to, my mother-in-law was trying to pull his legs. One
You're
thing
teasing,
is,
teasing you.
what was that?
I said she was just teasing you.
Yeah, I was just teasing my husband. We just discussed it to see because when we are going shopping here, I say, "Mommy, I don't wear this." So
Hmm. So I want to say something about the man
okay,
that married a lady that used to have all this on before. Why
Mm-hmm.
did he not marry his kind of people? Eh? The Bible even said it. Don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. When we say unbelievers, it means a lot. If you don't believe in what I believe, I don't think I should go along to go with you in marriage. You saw her like that. And if she's like that as a single sister, she will wear more when she get married to you. And you let her in.
Yeah, but
And
you know,
now
some people, they their faith change. They are more into Christ,
more
but
into
they're not given
Christ.
enough time. Like like Laurentia said, there are some things that you don't like. You don't expect immediate change. You need. It's like you want to grow something. You grow. You start
And that's
watering it.
why it's hard now for her to accept it. Eh?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this, from the story, they said that the man was okay with it.
No, there
So,
are two stories there.
oh, okay.
There are
mm,
two. The
All
other
right.
one is that she was wearing it for years before the
Uh-huh.
man met her. And the
Okay.
man liked it at that time.
Yeah.
And then, if along the line the man started liking it, probably seeing people wearing it, that would be like, or guy, where you can't learn that one from. Some men now, when they see some things outside there, they will try to practice it with their wife. More things
Exactly.
that are not really okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
mm-hmm,
not your mates that are doing this? Let's try it now. And you know that
yeah.
she can't do it, or
No,
it is
you say
hurting her,
no.
and you want her to
No.
do it. Me, I know do. Oh,
No, you say no.
it will be
If it's
hard
something, if it's
because
something
this
against your
kind of
beliefs,
question
and
can lead to many other things in bedroom and everything, and people are like trying to experiment. If you have been liking it and two of you loved it, and one of you bought it, and okay, since you like it, I like it, let's wear it. Like in mine, that is good, but with wisdom, still representing Christ, you know how to use it once in a while. If you are going out in the evening with your spouse and you're wearing a knicker, a short, you can't wear it like that to go to church. Some people still wear, but I'm just talking about mine. So everything still boils down
yeah,
to
but the thing is, you wear it when you're with your husband. And when you're in church,
yes,
when people in church,
yes.
you talk about being a deaconess, do you understand? But when those people in church, when they see you out, see you wearing it, how do they feel about it? Do you understand? So it's for people to educate them. There's nothing wrong with wearing shorts.
No, you
It
can't keep
depends on the
educating
shorts. So
everybody now. Everybody has his or her own understanding about dressing. It's just like wig. When we were growing up and you wear wig, hey, if you are a new believer at that time,
Like yeah,
they
shower.
will,
Yeah,
and you are shower immediately. How will you start educating everybody that this wig, it doesn't matter? Oh?
no, I'm
And
not
even till
educating
now,
every.
some people still have not accepted it. And
mm.
then some that do not wear at all, people still have problem with it. Why did you cut your hair? Why are you still looking like a man? There is no way you
Yeah.
can try to make everybody to like you. I
But it's not
see it.
everybody. They don't understand. The church should be preaching it. Do you
The
understand what
church
I'm
will
saying?
not leave the main thing they are in for to be telling you how to dress to come to church.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. You're a deaconess in the church. When you go to church, you dress well. You take off all the other stuff that you're wearing. When you're outside, you wear whatever you want to wear.
Now it depends on whatever we
Exactly,
are
but you
talking
wear those
about.
things that you don't wear out for evangelism because to me, it's just hypocrisy. That's the way I look at it. I
Yeah, but yeah,
understand that
that's
you're
what I'm
do.
saying.
I understand that you're doing it for to win souls and all that. What happens if one of those souls that you want sees you somewhere wearing what you are used to wearing?
Exactly.
How will they view you?
You are not hiding.
You see what I'm
See,
saying?
when you are growing up, no, that is how the Bible puts it.
I'm bringing
You
this
are
back.
being fed with milk, the sincere milk of the word. It takes a while for you to eat meat. It's just like you born a new baby and you are feeding your baby with meat. They don't have teeth at the beginning. Along the line, they will have teeth. They will start eating meat. But the milk should be at the beginning. That
Ex-
you see me on the way, no apology. And on the way depends on what we are talking about. I'm not crazy. On the way is still the normal thing you see on my channel. Sometimes I put nose ring once in a while.
Which is
Is it
good,
a
which
real
is okay.
piercing? No. If I pierce it in call, how is that your business? But I have looked
Exactly.
at it to see you pierce it, you have to leave it there for 3 months. And that means you will not go to church because you want to have an opening. See, wisdom is profitable to direct, and it still boils down to what you want until we come to the realization that what you want or what your spouse wants
Can I
should
can
stand.
I quickly ask a question, Chison?
Mm.
Yes, please
When it
do.
comes to church things, because the way they put certain things, some of them are just to please them. I'm so sorry. There are some things that I did not agree with from church, so I leave their post for them because I want to live my life. Now, because you've said it like 2 or 3 times now that
Mhm.
because you need to wait for 3 months, that you wouldn't go to church. You shouldn't come to church or you should not serve. That's my question. Should you
Oh,
not
it's
come
true,
to
it's
church
true.
or you should not
Yes, it's
serve?
true. It's true. If you have it, you will not serve. You come in, you
Serving.
will
Okay.
sit down. You understand?
Okay, I
There was
get it
a
now.
time we were not wearing pants. Ordained workers don't wear pants in Living Faith Church at all. I mean pants,
Trouser, I know, I
trouser,
understand what you guys
trouser.
do that.
So in Nigeria, even till now, they don't wear trouser to serve. But in abroad, they still don't wear until one pastor in my own location. It was a fight. Choir people are like, we need trouser suit on a so day. And after some time, the pastor now gathered the then workers and pastors and say, see, let the sleeping dog lie. Trouser and the very short meaning, which one is better? We say trouser. He said he doesn't want to hear about it again. Any of them worker that want to serve with pants, please serve with pants. And guess what? Next Sunday, the least people I expected to wear pants, mothers in their 60s, 70s, wore pants to church. People that are like young like me, I was still not comfortable because we are not used to it. And then we started to, try to strategize to explain to them that there are different types of trousers. Please, no wear bell button come here or lycra that will just hold your butt and be slapping it back and
The
forth.
one that will bring your shape out,
Please don't
their guidelines.
wear trouser suit that is responsible. But because we didn't grow up with it, it was hard for us to adjust to it.
Yeah.
But
No,
guess what?
that's good.
Those that were least expected to wear, we are
Mm-hmm.
the first to rush into it. So the thing they hungry them since.
Mm.
Eh? Ajualanya. You
Yeah.
don't like women that are wearing a waist bead, but your eyes will be on the road looking at all of them while you are walking with your wife. Everybody will know that you are looking at them.
Mm.
But you don't want her to wear it because of what people will say. Okay, wear it under for her. If she will allow or accept it, because some women will be like, I still don't want it. But I said it was easier for
Yeah.
me. Why?
Mm.
Because the two people involved liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with
That's good.
wisdom. Yeah.
That's good. Let me tell you, when it comes to evangelism, my suggestion, dress the way you want to dress. That's just my own thing. Because let me say, for example, people look up to you. I go to evangelism, and when I go to I like following people up. Oh, sometimes I go and I dress like not wearing anything, no makeup, nothing, nothing. I'll wear my hair tie and all that. I see this young lady that normally wears maybe trousers, that normally makes up and all that. But the place you will see me because of the way I preach. Remember, I wasn't talking about how to wear, how to dress, or what to wear, but the word of God. And this lady is admiring me. That's happened. And this lady is just admiring you, the way you dress, that you're not wearing anything. She just looks at herself. Oh, I wear this. I'll stop wearing pants.
I'm typing. Is was that something?
No.
No.
And then Few days later, or a month later, the lady will see me out, well dressed, wearing my makeup, wearing my wig, wearing pants, trousers, feeling nice, good. The lady will be like, oh, and the lady, changed because of the my preaching. Not that I didn't even discuss the word of God. But then, it feels like, oh, I need to start cutting down on these things. I don't need to wear.
Mm-hmm.
What will happen to that lady? Some of them will backslide and they will come near hypocrites. And I won't have time to explain
Yeah.
to her, no, 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 I did that one for evangelism. Oh, that's why we how we dress for
Or
evangelism.
that you are going out now with your husband, though.
Exactly. They will not
Yeah.
understand it.
So, what do you advise them?
That's what I'm advising. I will always be myself when I go
Okay.
out for evangelism.
Okay.
So that when you
Being
see
yourself.
me,
The
be
example I
myself.
gave, sister, the example I gave about nail polish,
Mhm.
we were already thinking that that one will not be a problem in Nigeria at that time.
Mm.
But we were
That was
talking
then,
to,
isn't it? That was then. Because you know what
I know
many
that
people do?
now, I don't know. Nail
Many
polish
people, that's
was a
the
big
problem with
problem.
Christianity.
And it was a nude color, not red like Jezebel. But she
Exactly.
called me Jezebel. And I now said, at that time, what will it take me if I just clean this up?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It won't take me anything.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of wasting 10 to 20 minutes arguing with an unbeliever, she herself is not a believer, but she's trying to teach you how to dress before you preach for
To
her.
them.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Because they believe
So
that you must be 100% pure.
how long will you keep explaining to everybody that it's okay, oh, this week it doesn't matter,
No, you did the right thing, my
or
sister.
this
That's what
nail
I'm
polish,
saying.
oh, it doesn't matter, oh,
You did
eh?
the right thing by taking it off, but it shouldn't be. Because Christianity, what we look at is the physical appearance, while most of us, our inside is filthy, dirty.
Yes.
That's the
Then in
problem
Onitsha,
with
sister, then
Christianity.
in Onitsha, you wear trousers, they will throw you pure water. Today, I hear that they even go naked now. That they
Exactly.
wear big polo with small pants inside and they'll be walking around.
Can I
Then
chip
you
in
dare
something as
not.
well?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I understand then, my dear. I understand then. That pure whatever religion, you have to pretend, you have to wear Mary Amaka and all that. And those people are the most wicked people ever. Because we concentrate on that's why Jesus called the Pharisees whited sepulchres, whited stones. Because the outside is so holy, you see it white, but the
Mhm.
inside is demonic. We don't have it in
They
Christian
have
world.
Ajobi,
In
unforgiving
Christian,
spirit.
exactly in Christian world, and you wonder. You go to Nigeria, every nook and corner in Nigeria
It's a
has
church.
a church. Why are people not changing? Because they are all focused on outside appearance. While after that, they have unforgiveness. They are carrying malice. So there's no love in church. Everybody competition. So we have to. It's okay. I believe in dressing modestly, but let's work on the inside first.
Yeah. Can I chip in
Erica.
something
Okay,
about
let me
this
step step.
evangelism and all that?
Mhm,
In my old church,
mhm.
because we moved, so I wasn't attending church anymore. It got to a stage where I noticed that the youth, when they get to uni, they stop coming to church.
Exactly.
When they
Is
get to
one of
what?
the
I
topic that
don't get
even
it.
my daughter, pardon me,
University.
You said when they get to what?
when they get to a certain age, like 18 and all that, when they
Mm.
get to uni, go to
Oh,
uni,
University.
teenagers.
yeah, they
Because they
stop
want to do
coming
what they want to
to
do.
church. Is one of the topic even my daughter wants me to discuss. I'm just going to chip this in right now. And what certain things that we notice is because of the way they align things for them to do. But in another church that majority of them goes to, they make them, they allow them to be themselves, and they teach them in a, I don't know, they don't force them. the way we do things as
Ah,
adults right now is different from when they are still youth. So you still allow them to live their life in a way. You can allow them to preach. It doesn't have to be the same way that you want it to be done. Do you understand? They are working along with them that so that they will not fall, they will not make mistake. They relate with them in their own level. So we
exactly.
notice most of them don't come back. So one of them that actually got I asked him, why are you guys always going off after school? And he told me because of the way they structure things in church. So it's like, of course, the hypocrite that you said that. Even at home, the way their parent does things is not the way they do in the church. Too much pretense. Do you understand? So be
Too
yourself.
much.
What he told me is good to be yourself, man. Do you understand? Towards the end. So these are the things like the evangelism that you're talking about. That the people out there, they expect that you're preaching, you should be older than thou. They're already
Mm.
judging you for coming to come and preach to them.
This
Because I
point you
remember
raise
back
now,
home, even
we've
to sing,
lost lots of our
even
youth,
to sing,
even in
the
our
white
own
paint,
church
just
here.
ordinary
We've
those white
lost
paint
our
there, they don't
youth.
allow it. White paint, the one that they put on the normal, they will not allow it. But as time goes on, there are so many things that they now allow. Even I see people that are singing, they are leading, and they have their nails done. They have their what's this thing called? The nails that they will go and put the acrylic or whatever. They have these artificial nails on, and it's not being accepted. But then it wasn't.
Hmm. And our youths now, they want to go to those ministries that are doing what?
They
That
are
allow
jumping.
them to do, at least to be themselves, not to be
Mhm.
crazy. It still boils down to that hypocrisy that Sister Uju talked about. Me, I call it modesty. It's true that we can be what we want to be, but let it be moderate. Let it be moderate. As I see these ones here, these pictures, the ones hanging on the clothes, hey, it's too much. Oh. The one
Oh, is it
hanging
the
on
one
the
with the
belly,
jeans?
the
Oh
one with the jeans,
man.
it's too much. Oh, me, I know rich like that.
Do, do, do,
You see
do,
Yeah,
do,
but
these two,
some of them are still into. They
do,
haven't really
do,
stepped
do,
in
and to just
into
singing.
marriage. They're just
Those
that's
two
their way
or
of
three,
dressing.
those two or three might be after shower in the night. Make I tell you now. Because it is even uncomfortable. Let me tell you, it's uncomfortable wearing it and dressing up and going out. There are some things you do in in the other room. Hmm? If it depends on what are they calling it? The reason. What is your reason for doing what you're
Exactly.
doing?
Your
Who
reason,
are you
your mode
trying
of
to
why the
entertain?
main mode of wearing it, even when you're
Yes, who
dressing to
are
church,
you trying to
putting all
entertain?
those
Is
clothes,
it your
what are
spouse?
you trying to achieve?
It's okay.
exactly. That's the
Is
Are you
it
purpose
doing
of
this
being
for
other people
someone,
behind.
out
or
there?
you just
No.
want to look
Okay,
good?
let me give you people another example. Cleavage.
Are
You
you
know, some
Jeremiah?
women
Jaruma?
love to show their
Wahala.
breast all the way down. There was
Jaruma.
a day in church. This one is also a worker. May her soul rest in peace. I was dragging my dress up a little bit to cover up my boob side. And she was like, Dickness, you too, they do. Leave jaw. See, cleavage where God give you. I say, eh?
Wahala. So God
Which
gave it
one
to us to
believe
show to
Say,
everybody.
no, the cutting of this dress is so
Yabandiara.
down. But today, it is something that people flaunt. They say, if God give unto you, flaunt them. Eh? Flaunt them.
Wow, wow,
Good things,
wow,
but
wow,
there are some
wow.
things that should be for your spouse. There are some things that you should cover up a little bit. Your cutting of your this thing will not go all the way down. You're not a celebrity. If you want to be Kim Kardashian, make you go be. But are you now gonna be one old mama that you will not spice up yourself and your mom will be looking at other people out there? You look like one mama mother. That one I know they did.
No,
Spice
you have
up
to
yours.
spice up yourself. That's
Spice it
very
up.
important.
Spice it
That's
up.
very important.
Change
But
your underwear. Spice it up.
showing
Don't
all
say,
that stuff is not
it doesn't
necessary.
matter. Married and married, and your underwear don't tear finish. Nothing will make the man to come up to the level that he's supposed to come up. Nothing is enticing at all. So
Yeah.
all those little things,
Mm,
you do it, but don't overdo. Don't
exactly.
overdo. All these hanging ones out there.
Mm,
What
mm.
we will now teach our teenagers coming up?
And these
This
teenagers they are talking about, like teenagers in America, they don't show all those stuff. They wear
they
their
don't do too
pants, they
much
wear
like that.
nice t-shirts. They just want to be comfortable when they go to church. The reason why I'm singing this song is Chandler Moore. I analyze gospel artists and their songs. Chandler Moore is an American artist. He sang this song, Oh Mema. Yes, beautiful
Remember,
song.
oh,
Oh, you love the 99, always for the one. If
yeah,
you see the teenagers, the people that the choir
mm,
that sang, you see the
anointing,
glory and the beauty of God. They were just
Rema.
wearing pants and white tops. So
Mm.
I'm just trying to say, touch on what Gora said. That is why you don't see teenagers in church. Because people are forcing their belief. No, 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 no. You have to cover your hair like this. Yeah, yeah. You have to
We are
wear
losing
scarf
them. We are
and
losing
cover.
them.
Yeah,
You're
their mode
losing
of
them.
dressing, everything. So yeah,
They
my
like
boss doesn't go
wearing
to
free
church
stuff.
with
They
me
like
anymore.
wearing pants. They don't do that skimpy, whatever, whatever. Even once in a while, when they come, the next time they will change. It's the word of God that will change people. But what I am against is hypocrisy in the church. You do one
Mm,
thing in church, outside you're doing another thing. It is
yeah.
confusing. You have to be, if constant, if this is what you do it. Do you understand? So
And there
that
was
these
another
so that
time,
these
eh?
teenagers, okay, let me finish. So that these
Mm.
teenagers will not be confused. And even parents do it. And they'll see them at home, they'll be talking anyhow, doing things anyhow. When they come to church, holy. You are holy. It is confusing to them. But here in America, youths are getting in my church, the church I go to, youths are on fire for God. They go to evangelism. I know I don't go to black church. No, I don't. They go to mission trips. They're on fire. They have their youth ministry. They are doing well. Because one thing I like about white people, you see, the way you see them, that's the way they are. They don't lie. They don't know how to pretend. They tell you exactly that's how it is. So what am I trying? That Chandler More, if you can watch that music video, you see how beautiful. In Nigeria, they will say, Nekwan on there. They didn't even cover there. Because that's what we are always used to. Cover this, cover. It's good, I believe in dressing modestly. But we put our attention, we focus on things that are not even very vital. Nigeria, I'm a Christian. You're a Christian. They see you gossip, you did there. Backbiting, you did there. Unforgiveness, but you stand as the deacon, the main deacon of the church.
Witchcraft you there, dear.
Witchcraft, you
You
did there.
get to winch, give him. Give me. You get the tomopo. Give it to me.
No love, no fruit of the spirit, nothing. The
Mm-mm.
way they talk anyhow. They talk, they behave anyhow. No fruit of the spirit, no Christ-like nature, nothing. But you come here, I'm like that, I'm this, I am that. But here, when they give their life, you see, it's pure. It is pure. They don't know what is 419. They don't know what is deceit. They don't know them. But Nigeria will look down at them. Oh, you go to white church. Why your own na grudge, na equoro, na there was a church I saw people fighting. I'm like, wahala.
It must be Nigerians.
Nigerians now throwing
Mhm.
blows. And you wonder why our young teenagers don't want to be in church.
Yeah.
My daughter, she's mommy, I must be in church. Oh. I must be in church. They
Because it's a
allow
white
them.
church, right?
Yes, they allow them to be themselves.
My
And it's like
son
when she
left our
talks,
church. My son left our church to Christ Embassy.
I
wow.
told you my daughter
Because
doesn't
we
go to
are
my
doing
church
too much.
anymore.
The language is, mom, you people are doing too much. What
Yeah.
happened? What happened? You know that
With
time
thank you,
that
Jesus.
men or boys started wearing afro, big
Uh,
hair,
yeah.
big hair, they will come beat up. Hey, they saw teenagers, they have to cut their hair.
No,
You
now.
you
It's
have to
just hair
cut it.
now. So they would have told Samson to cut his hair. Did Jesus tell Samson?
That one
Wow.
is dread, so that one is loco. I'm talking of normal afro. They
No,
started
but that's what
cutting.
I'm saying. If they do it like
Some
Samson
left,
now, if they
some
do it
left,
like
so some
Samson,
stayed back. Guess what? As I'm talking to
Mm.
you, some men, adult men, are now weaving their hair.
Yeah, they're now doing
They
dreadlock.
now weave. And then one day, my son came to our church and said, Mom, who are those men in front wearing weaving? Hey? So they are not chasing them away again. What is going on? I say, bros,
Mm.
come back home. Come back home. Nothing. See, there's nothing that our eyes have not seen. Putting small earring, I mean, for our men, most
okay.
people now put it on. And the boy was like, Mom, is this happening? I said, maybe it's because we're in America. You dare not do it in Canaan land. Never. What am I saying?
You are
We
the
are
Lord.
living the substance and chasing the shadow. Souls
Exactly.
are perishing. These will be
Exactly.
little things we should be bothered about. They are not really tangible, but modesty is still encouraged.
I believe in modesty 100%, but as we're chasing modestly, let's look at the inside too. That's
Mhm.
why amazed what I do, I talk about Christian life, Christian living, Christ-like, Christ-like. That's what
Your
I
own
talk
even said they
about.
are telling you that they,
I'm
I believe
replaying your
I
videos
believe
now
in
with another
modesty.
device.
I believe in it because that's the way I dress. And that doesn't mean I don't dress well. I dress well, but I believe in covering and looking classy. Just like, this, I talked about it in my live stream. That live stream, oh my God. I wasn't even prepared. There was no light in there. It was just like I came up. I talk about this young lady, Marie Bliss, Moses Bliss's young wife. Hey, baby.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that
How
they
people are
were
just,
dragging.
dragging her because of the way she dresses. She dresses very well. She wears pantsuits. Some will even say, oh, she dresses like Florence Nightingale because she's not showing anything. Not knowing that this girl is a lawyer. She has master's degree. She's a preacher of the word. That is the way she dresses. And my thing is, my dear, continue dressing the way. Don't allow them to talk you down. That's how she has always dressed. She dresses
No, they
nice,
were like, I think they were
modestly.
saying that she was not like that before. If you check her channels, you
No,
check her accounts.
no, I've checked her account. She wears
I did
dresses.
not.
She's
I
natural.
did not check.
Yeah, please check. She wears natural hair. She has always dressed like that. But people are,
But
yeah, like that she should change her dressing now that she's married.
why
And she
will it
shouldn't
be people's problem? When are we gonna
exactly that
mind our
that she shouldn't
business?
be wearing, but she wears pantsuits, long dresses. She's just gorgeous.
Gores, you posted a video about that, them dragging her with the husband, Abby. I think you've done a video or maybe a short. And then I wonder why people will not let
I'm coming, I'm
people
coming.
live.
So, guys, yeah, thank you. I have to step down. So that my thing is, I believe in dressing modestly. That is my number one thing. But as we are pursuing that, let us not just focus on, and it depends on what people call modesty, dressing modestly. Some will believe that you have to wear Maria Maka, cover your neck to the, and wear maxi. Do you
Aboma.
understand? And cover your hair all the time. You see that? Uh-huh. And now some people believe that time growing up, you shouldn't watch TV, not knowing that
Oh.
now everything is online.
Some
I
people
wonder how
threw
they're
their
going to
TV
do.
away. Some
Exactly.
people threw their TV, they threw their goats
So
into ocean.
what I'm trying to say in our churches, as you're focusing on that, because that's what men see. Make sure it's the inside, because God sees the inside. Of him at this, hi God, you see this body. No matter what you wear, when you leave, it goes stay in the coffin. That's the truth. It's your soul that
Ah.
goes. So you make sure that that soul is perfect, that spirit, that you're walking and living as a Christian, that you have the fruit of the spirit. Because you know what? Man cannot see your heart. I can be talking to somebody and that person will be saying in the heart, in any way, wickedness will be flowing. You see what I'm saying? I
Mm.
can see it, but God sees it. So that's why when we want to wash, your inside should be perfect, should be white as snow, and it will flow to the outside. That's what Jesus is trying to say. That is what Jesus is trying. You cannot have envy, jealousy, backbiting. This thing, this envy and jealousy, unforgiveness. Nobody can see it though. You can be on the pulpit preaching, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Nobody can see that, but God sees it. You see what I'm saying? So let's focus on inside. Wash it. Let it be pure so that all these things happening, kidnapping people, all this. And Jesus says, it's not what goes in that edifies a man, it's what comes
What
out.
comes out of it?
It's what comes out. It's not what you eat. It's what comes out. What is your inside filled with? Is it filled with the fruit of the Spirit? Is it filled with love, joy, peace, patience? All those things that people cannot see. Or you just, focus on, oh, let me wear Mary Amaka. People will say, oh, hallelujah, praise the Lord, sister. Wah, 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 wah. No. All right, guys, thank you. God rest,
Thank
thank you. You're doing
you.
well. I appreciate you. And I pray that
Thank
we'll do better so that our
Amen.
teenagers will retain our teenagers. We need them.
Amen.
We need
you.
them.
Amen.
We need
Amen.
them. All right. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome, dear. Thank you for your support too.
Bye,
I was
Alex.
challenged. I was challenged by AA. Where is AA? She went to Festival of Life.
I know.
I
I
was
know. I
challenged
was
by
there. I
her.
was almost. I was sleeping. I was sleeping
What
coming off again. I was listening off in and out, but I heard what he even asked me
you,
to join the link.
you know what?
Did I
Ah,
miss?
yesterday I said, you know what? AA, you dared me. Ah, you see me. Thursdays I'll be there.
Yeah, it's good.
Sundays I'll be there. I will show you AA. Even if I'm not showing my face,
Is
I'll be there.
AA a content creator?
No, she's not. She's
No,
just one beautiful soul that supports people. So AA told me
I know the person, but
she's not.
where una come meet, una come leave me.
Yeah, no, I had a live
he
stream
was
on
alive.
Thursday.
Thursday live stream.
Yeah, I had a
Oh,
live stream. I announced it, but my daughter was sick and she's been coughing. I hadn't slept. And I
oh,
got ready for the live stream
I
and I
miss
said,
it.
I just took off my clothes and I said, let me just relax on the couch. And then this Holy Spirit said, no, this live stream must happen. So if you notice that live stream, it wasn't clear. There's no lighting and all that. I was just trying to rest. And I came up and people showed up. Mm?
Oh,
But AA told me something. I told them I'll be coming on regularly. To AA say, host. We've heard that many times.
That's how you've said it many times that
I will replay it. Hmm.
I said, I have to public it. AA said, I know AA will watch it or she behind the scene. She's like, host, we've heard it many times. I say I'm changing now. She's like, okay, I'll wait and see. I said, are you Thomas Ekwe? Are you Thomas? Give me, at least have faith in me that I've changed. So now I have changed. By God's grace, I'll be coming live Thursdays and Sundays, later on Sundays, after service. And so for AA, you dared me. I say, Abba, you go see me. Because most times I would like to come live, I'll reschedule, and they are waiting. And they are waiting. And I'm so sorry for that, you know. So that's what happened. So Gores was there. Nice Gores. Gores didn't say anything. I know she'll be nodding her head. Okay, we'll go see. Because Gores is
yeah, I
one
was
person
about
that
to
is
sleep
very,
because I'm going to work
very,
the next day. So I was
very
listening,
okay.
getting in and out. But I read the message and chat thing.
Gores is very consistent. Gores have changed. I'm so sorry. And things happened. I went to Nigeria last year. I couldn't do that. And
Mm,
this
that's
year
what you
again, my
said.
mom passed. I went to Nigeria this year again. And Nigeria is not what you just prepare like that. So, yeah. So I've changed. I'll start coming live more often.
God
Now
will
that
help
my
us. I've
name
been
has
away for
Hi,
like
changed.
2 or 3 weeks
Mina. Mina
now
is
as
here.
well. But
Mina Wadi. Hope to catch
Hey,
up with
Mina,
you more.
welcome.
yeah, welcome
Long
with
time.
Lady J. Thank you for coming.
Gores, I wanted to
Um,
report something. When I drop comments and put maybe love emoji or something emoji. Nine nine bots. Is it nine bots will say
Mhm.
no more emojis, too much emojis or whatever, whatever. But there's somebody that came that was giving emojis, emojis. I'm like, Nightbot, where are you? Why are you not
Okay,
saying
Okay,
what's
yeah,
hi?
that?
I know the issue. I know the issue now. Let me check. If you don't have blue, if you drop emoji,
Uh,
um, I will sort it because I remember the other time when you say you don't need it. So I
I
think
don't
I
need
remember
what?
when people say that I'm fine. I just like okay. It was the Nightbot will kind of block you or warn you if you drop too much emoji. But if you're on blue, you will be able to drop
Oh,
emoji.
really? Is that what it is? Because I'm like, is there partiality here?
Let
It's
me
called jacket. Jacket.
No, I
the
know the
blue.
jackets.
Is it
No,
not
no,
the
no, no.
same?
You can give me jacket though. Did I say I don't need it? How?
Yeah, you said it then. I was you said
When? Maybe I was.
oh I'm
Maybe
fine,
we were
dress.
talking about
I just
something
thought
else.
okay. I just took it off.
No, please give me jacket.
Abba, who is this baby?
It's my
It's
daughter.
an angel.
Oh,
Hey, baby. She
give
said,
the
please give my
mommy
mommy
jacket,
jacket. She needs it.
oh. Give my mommy jacket.
Oh my
So
god.
sorry.
Let me
Maybe
go
we
to
are talking
my
about something else, and I just, how we do life. You'll be saying
Oh,
something else,
sweet baby's voice.
and
Oh
then
my God.
you will, you
That's
will.
your daughter.
She's fine. She had a cough, but
Oh,
she's getting better. Her voice is still, but she's getting
I
better.
better give him
can
mama
you drop
jacket. Oh.
can you drop a message on the chat because I can't see your chat anymore.
Okay, let me just go and I'll chat it. Sorry, I
Just
never
drop it,
said
yeah.
I don't need it though, because maybe you know how we do life. And I'm talking about maybe doing something and then come back. No, 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 no. Please. If I said that, I didn't. Well, I didn't.
Okay, no problem.
I don't know. Thank you. Say thank
Thank
you.
you, darling.
Have a great
Thanks for
day.
coming. Thank you. Yeah. Welcome again, Mina Woody. Thank you. Yours gratefully, Lady J. Who did I miss again? I don't know. I'm sorry. When people are talking, I don't like to. I don't know how to. I'll say in my mind. I will still tell them. I'll just tell them to hold on for a minute so I can um welcome you. But something else will just come in again. So apologies on that. I think I'm going to leave a message on the screen so that people will know that okay, I can see you, but usually I like to tag your I like your message so you actually know that I can see you. So I appreciate you all. Have you seen it now? Amazed. I've done it now. You will see where it will a message on your screen which will say
Ahmed,
you're
wear
now a
your
moderator.
jacket. Wear your jacket. Put it on. It's blue.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I didn't even know I was going to stay. I was saying 1 hour. I appreciate you for your contribution. So I saw someone that says, do you yeah do you is what I do. Yeah, you can do you, but at the same time sometimes you need to be you need to consider others. I like do me, but there are some do me that I know some people will perceive your message wrongly, especially the people that are growing, that you're leading. That's why as a leader you also learn from those you're leading. It's not everything that you do that is right, and also you need to consider certain things that you're doing. You might need to explain why you're doing it. In a way we move we seem to kind of swing away from the wasting, but we're able to get some what I say point out on church belief. When it comes to that, there are certain things that is not just sitting well with me as well. Like I said, I had to leave a post, no, would I say reject a post because of when they printed the things that you shouldn't do, you should do. And I noticed that I've seen some that were there that were not really doing it, but all those doing another face. I just felt it's not something I'm comfortable with, and I walked away. You can do what pleases you in a way, but if you know you're leading, you need to be more, consider the people that you're leading, how they would perceive that, or how they would take that. They might think what you're doing is actually the proper right thing. So the day if you change you change, and you want them to change immediately, they might not want to. And I was saying that some men are able to accept their ladies having a beat on, they don't have any problem with it. But the moment they start hearing people filming, talking about it, they would not accept it. The same thing with women too also complain about their men that maybe they don't use this, they don't use that. I've seen a message about a lady that said that the husband doesn't wear there are certain shoes that doesn't wear, will only wear loafers, and if she doesn't like it, that it doesn't go with all clothes. And the man said they can wear the other one as well. So imagine, meanwhile, we hear more of men trying to let their women wear heels because it looks good on them. No, this married thing, it is well, and it's not everything you're able to discuss during courtship, except you guys actually courted for years. Maybe you come across some situations where it will make you to kind of talk. But I think if you watch more maybe movies or life things a lot, you will see something that might prompt some questions where you would know maybe he doesn't like this and you might need to discuss it. But don't be surprised that some ladies know that this man doesn't like it, but they have how would I say, they're afraid to ask that question because they don't want to be left. They don't want the man to leave them alone. So when they get into the marriage, they start discussing it. Some ladies do that. They know you wouldn't like it. You understand? Kison, do you want to say something? Are you still
Yeah,
there, Kison?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
here. I know that they might not like to say it, but if anything prompts it, they should say it at that cutting stage. And
Yeah.
back in the days, they don't cut the way they cut now. This long cutting for years, I think it gives them time to talk more, hang out more, talk about things they like, they don't like. Then I don't think there was time for all those. That was what I said before. But for this generation, because all these videos we are making is to make impact. Our children growing up, I know that they're already talking. There are some conversation I've had with my daughter that I can't remember my mom engaging me in such conversation. My
Such
daughter will tell you what she wants, how that she needs to make money before getting married, blah blah blah.
yeah, we were talking about it. She said, "No, I cannot do what
Because
you
when
did.
they
I can't
want
do
to
this
go on
one."
vacation, they wouldn't like anybody to stop them. You see, they are thinking. But where we are coming from, you don't even, you might not even have finished school, not to talk of having a job or you making your own money. It is your husband that will just marry you, even your wedding gown, everything your husband will pay. So that generation is gone. This generation, they want to be independent. And then on that
You
note,
want to make me laugh? Husband will pay
yes,
for the white gown.
everything, even the lipstick, everything that you will
Really?
use that day. Yeah. If they marry
Ooh.
you at 18 or 20, what do you have? Or they married you at 22.
But your
You,
parents should do that.
if your parents do have, how about if you are raised by a single mom, they don't have anything, it's just that guy.
Hello.
So that is why abuse was too much, because the man has to do everything and you have no
Yeah, take
mouth to
control of
talk.
everything.
Yes.
It's
So
like
in
he's
this
buying the person off.
generation, you have mouth. You have mouth because you're a graduate. You have mouth because you've gone to school. You have a job. And that's why their conversation is a little bit different. They will say how many children they will bear and the places they will go. And the car, they're already driving cars. This generation that the children started driving at 15, 16, they have changed their thought cars. They have bought cars with their own money, not the first one that mom and dad bought. Is that the kind of girl you will start to talk to anyhow? See, what I still say is, now that they had the opportunity to talk about everything, they better talk about it. If the man is not okay with it, don't move on with that marriage. If you cannot give it up, if that wristband is your life, eh? If that thing is now your every and you can't give it up, that's where the compromise comes in. Uh, I don't know what to say. Until you said that means you should be ready to receive it woto from the man. Anyhow he want to handle it, be ready to face the dance. All right, good to be here, guys. It's like I have to step down. I have a
Thank you.
wedding, and my daughter is part of the bridal train. Let's go and watch them.
Okay, thank you. Enjoy yourself. And your own
Enjoy
will come
yourself
to, yeah, she too
too.
will celebrate her own soon, very soon, in
Uh,
Jesus'
uh,
name. Amen.
excuse me, when I said that yesterday, guess what? This
They don't want
generation,
to
she
hear, but
said,
we're
God
doing our
forbid.
own prayer.
Don't talk about it. I want to go to medical school. You are just telling me
Yeah.
that. Eh? See, when we are growing up, if you are not getting two certificates at the same time, as you they go school, you're supposed to get married. If you don't
Mm.
get those two degrees at the same time, time don't pass. Oh.
I wonder
But
what
for them,
they
they
would do
don't
if they
care.
were the north from north, that the moment they see their period, they're already planning for this thing for them. So, and I know I lost some friends then because whenever it comes, it doesn't take a while before they don't come to school anymore. They're gone.
They
So
don't born
they
picking.
are lucky.
I had my first child in my final year, and I think it's a good time. Final year in the university, so that as you're packing your loads, you're no more packing back to your parents' house. You have acquired another degree. And that is what our people like. You don't finish school and you don't marry. That is the highest certificate ever. I'll still be here. I'll be quiet in the background. This is
Thank
really a
you.
controversial
I think I
topic.
just need to round it up now. It's now 2 hours. I didn't even know it was going to be up today. I was saying if they don't talk, come, I'll just do my ranting and leave. Lady J, thank you for still being here. Cooking with Moss, thank you. Amaze, thank you. I think we had one man that came earlier and he said that he's fine with
Isaac,
his wife.
Isaac,
What's his name? His response made me know.
Isaac. The one you were asking him, are you a man or woman?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is fine with the we wherever, as long as the person is neat on about it, which is nice. Yeah, discussing could help if the would I say if the situation comes, but it's not everything that one can remember to actually discuss during courtship, except you're already writing everything down. That whenever I meet the man, I'll be asking, number one, do you wear this? Number two, in fact, it will send the person away like,
That will be
are you here to
somehow.
stay?
The first
to
date, you're already asking lots
you're
of
yeah,
questions.
or within 1 month, you're already. I don't like this. Do you? I know about you smoke. All those ones, me for me, I will perceive. I will even know when you're talking to me, and I know it's not something I can take. So, but there are some things that you can't. You just can't ask just like that. You need to have a way of how you follow up with it and discuss if it's something that is the person is in really into, and are they stopping whatever. But it's actually not good for some to do the pretense. We've seen, or maybe online, when some people will say, I don't even know it does this. It was on after we got married. I knew this person was into this, and they never knew know before. Maybe they don't really see as such. And some people complain of the Christian wedding. Some Christian or pastors people that they don't get to know a lot until the wedding day, and they tend to struggle in their first year of marriage because everything is just I don't know. They do everything by the as the spirit leads. Mina said she talked about I'm trying to remember, dress um modesty, but not provocative, because you can also cover up. There are some people, they cover up. They can wear, let's say, for example, people that are going to gym now, the way we wear gym tonight is different from how it used to be before. But excuse me, all gym things, the gym clothing, most of them now, they are into you. They bring all the shape out, and you're going to go that way. But before, it wasn't really like that. So you see, and you can still you can cover up. They still have their belly button being open, because of the way the top is. But Some will still have maybe a jacket on. Some goes that way, and all the shapes are out there, and the men there too. Some men are also going there at a particular time because they know difficult. They will see. You see this word there.
They
It is
went to
well.
go CCC. One man was, I can't remember the name, begging women, see, this gym has turned to something else. Please, you should stop harassing them with your body. Cover up
Mm,
a little bit. Not be like that now. So these bits we are talking about, they are part of the things that show during gym. Like the other one wearing gray in the in the picture, not the one
yeah,
wearing jeans. The other one wearing gray is like a gym outfit.
yeah, that
Imagine
one.
going
Yeah.
to gym like that. You get as you be now. Stop harassing our men.
Your men too should close their eyes now.
My one of my Bishop Abioye said, "Your eyes has been given to you to close it when you can't bear it. Close it sometimes. And your feet has been
Mhm.
given to you to run. Don't stay there and say I'm a believer, and you are all by yourself with a Christian brother, and the brother was touching you, and you don't know when you drop your Bible on the floor. What are you waiting for? Run, run."
God have mercy.
Mm.
Yeah, people can actually cover all, but if it's very tight and revealing, some people they are extra blessed behind. Some are
Mm.
extra blessed uh
Yes.
in front. I like cleavage clothes. I don't I cannot even wear something that is up to my neck because of my where I had my surgery, the neck one.
You don't
So
get the
you will
cleavage
notice
we
most
are
time I
talking
have
about.
scallop top, like so that I can be free. But some people, because they like they this you see I don't know they will see the B double O B.
BBOOB,
It
no.
the thing will almost want to choke their neck. I like cleavage, but no, just let it just come out. Don't let your dress come. It's like V, but let there be let yeah, in moderation. That's all I can say. In
Everything is
moderation. Some
moderation.
are they will now push where the one that will push the thing up, and even you will know when they are talking that something is when they are talking the thing will be shaky. There.
Or nearly touch
Anyway,
their mouth. Nearly touch their mouth. Even they
yeah.
themselves will not be comfortable with it.
Yeah, everything will be so it depends on see what is okay for you might not be okay for me because I might say oh that's okay what I'm describing right now that me I like when clothes I can wear cleavage clothes but to a stage
You don't
you
know the
were
one
talking
we are
about
talking about. Which cleavage clothes are you talking about? The one that cuts all the way down to the
no
middle
no
of
no
the
no no
two
no
boobs?
no. I like cleavage. Would I say cleavage top, but not that is down. I am not doing those pre-coco Christianity. That's what I'm saying. Don't have you seen me come online on you? I put on my camera before, so that's the way I will open. I let my front side open. That's how it is. I don't bring out boobs. I don't know. But some expect you to that everything has to be to your neck. I will breathe. Do you understand? Why some when they put on this, they will everything will be up. No, I'm not in support of that. And I also said that what is good, what I see as okay might not be okay for someone else. Chisom and network has been disconnected. Maybe she will come. Yeah. So might not be okay for someone else as well. I don't know about what you find okay and what it might not be okay for me. Let's just be reasonable with the way we dress. And to the people about the beast waist big thing, um if you have a partner, I will advise that you discuss with the person. If it's someone that you think he might frown at it, if you're in a relationship, if you feel is your right, I think the way you present the matter will matter because some guys might think you're also trying to get permissions. I did talk about taking a matter through someone, and also asking for permission. So some people will feel that sense of, oh, like I hold you. You might just let the person know. What's your opinion on this? You understand? There's a way you could take it through the person where I like to start using so thing. You've taken that through the person, and they can tell you, I really don't like such thing. But also, you might now explain how you intend to wear yours. You might intend to wear yours while they are just always, most of the time, they are under your clothing. When you're out, when you're indoor, maybe you wear something like this gray one. You're indoor, you wear shorts, cyclers, and all that, and your jumper top. You're in the house, you're doing your cleaning. No, no, I don't think anyone wants to start telling you to cover up everything. Yeah, you might explain how you intend to use yours, because the way people use it are different. Look at the other woman who is well endowed. That's why I said you can cover up and still be everything is tight. So if you're well endowed in front or at the back, you will be mindful of what you put on, how free or tight it is, especially when you're going to a gathering, because you will also invite people talking about you. You can't stop it. You will not just like it. That's the thing. You can't stop them from talking, but you won't like it, and you start creating enmity with them. They might not see it that way because of the way you dress. So if you know you're extra blessed, you watch what you're putting on when you're going out there, because whatever you put on as well could create conversation, could create looks. Some will not talk, but their eyes, their look alone has already sent a message that you wouldn't like. Is your life wherever the way you want to live it. If you think, oh, you don't care what people say about you, you don't care their look, all well and good. And there are certain things that I also wanted to point out. Things that you do right now, in the next 5 years, you might not do it again. So there was a time I said I used anklets, but now I've not used it in, I think, over a year. And I'm still going to use it. I still have intention I'm still gonna use. I've used waist bead before. I still have obsessed. So everyone with their distance and with time. Some people they were into the beads, their partner knows, but the man has now upgraded in their faith. Now someone is now a minister in church and decide that, okay, we're now into, we're deep into the word of God, into Christ. We shouldn't be wearing this anymore. And the woman hasn't taken that yet. I feel the man should still continue to maybe speak to her and pray about it, because the Holy Spirit might minister to her. She might just decide that, I don't want this anymore. I don't think it should really be a force, but it will get to a stage where that person doesn't feel it is right anymore, or doesn't feel it anymore. So wherever way people do it, I think it's just try to not make it an instant decision, but give it time. With time, that things will change. You understand? Like Grace, I was saying, she's stubborn and all that. I feel maybe as time there's certain things that you feel you're stubborn with, you might change your mind later. Like it depends on how maybe your spouse, your husband presents it to you. If he says it in a polite way and it's helping you, you might just decide to give it up. Before you know, you might even get fed up of that thing, and you just say, "Oh, my husband doesn't like it," and as time goes, I didn't like it anymore because he wasn't forcing it. I think when it becomes a force, you want to rebel. That's one thing that I notice. Sometimes we want to force something. Rebelling, we want to rebel, like, what, you can't force me, and I'm an adult, I choose what I want. Then we're not considering each other. I hope you understand my point here. Do you, but be considerate of how you do you, because some doing you might be misleading some people as well. When you want to do you, if you have a child as well, there are some do you that you wouldn't want to do you, because your child will want to do what you do. Do you understand? So there are some things you do when the child is not there because you don't want to do you. Um, it's on your back.
Yeah, I didn't go out before. I'm here.
Oh, it disconnected. It says you're disconnected.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't. I forgot to ask sister do something, and then I've forgotten. Don't worry. When this comes, I will.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, so I think I've touched what I wanted to say about, using waste beads. If you like it, have a discussion, good discussion, and don't expect a permanent decision immediately. It might take time for you to kind of continue to persuade the person, letting them know why you like to wear it, and or the woman that you don't like to wear this bead thing, the way you present it to them, and at what time. Don't just make it bam, you know you conversation should lead there. I really don't like this, I don't like it anymore. I used to like it before. There's a way you guys will talk about it, but don't let it cause a fight, because then another thing will happen and bedroom dance my stop for a they will had ads, the ad that we ask people to watch on our so you might have a long time advertisement playing.
Mm,
Everybody will be doing
mm.
I do you. Is well. May God teach us all how to do it well in Jesus' mighty name. For those who are into it and those who are going to get into this waste pay things, or any other things that you use, because some men don't even want their women to use jewelry. I'm still coming to that. And not, but it will be next month, I think, or October. A man that doesn't want to woman to wear any jewelry anymore, because it feels like it's a worldly thing. So you see all these things. Men, I would say usually women do sacrifice a lot. There's so many things that they have to give up, because they want their home to be peaceful. They want to be submissive, but to a stage. But it got to a stage sometimes that there's some men to also take it as if wherever I don't like, you need to stop it. I don't really agree with that. There are some things I feel we need to discuss why you don't like it, and you know we'll know how to move on from there. Thank you everyone who has joined. And if you happen to watch this video, that's if you watch it to the end and you want to comment, please let's hear from you what you feel about what we've discussed so far. We're not condemning anyone here, and we know that there are stages in life. Some things that you don't agree with not right now, later you might get tend to agree with it. Doesn't There's no force about it, and let's just do things in moderation and in a proper way. No fight. That's it for me,
Yes.
guys. I appreciate you. Do you want to say
Thank
anything?
you. You've said it all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. I appreciate
All
you.
right.
Thank
Have
you,
a
everyone.
great day,
Yeah.
everyone.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Um, let's see. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone. Bye.